almost done. How could you? How could you leave? Oh my god. Flashbacks. Oh my god. Was I supposed to have a theme song? Annyeonghaseyo YouTube, it is I, or should I say it is me. No, I was right saying it is I.
Fail!
Annyeonghaseyo YouTube, it is I, the one and only MSGenius, here on GodLike Reviews. Now that I've gotten that out the way, I hope you guys like the cool intro, so remember to like the video if you like the cool intro that I have. If you didn't know, if you can remember that little theme song from a certain Korean drama that I'm about to review, it is all about Gaksital, also known as Bridal Mask. Bridal Mask, Bridal Mask, Bridal Mask. Now, this is my first Korean drama on this channel. I have it on the GodLike channel with the Kingdom Hearts, but Bridal Mask, I wanted to kick off this channel with this review since it has just wrapped up. Now, for pointers, I have, you know, my little notes somewhere. Oh yes, hold on, here we go. I have my little notes here, so if you can see, it is all about my death notes, because now that this drama is over, it has been put to rest to allow other dramas to show. So as I gather my notes, here we go, and I turn and open the page up to Bridal Mask Reviews. I want to start off by saying Bridal Mask is starring Ju-won, or Joe, or Drew, hopefully I'm pronouncing the name correctly, even though I know I just butchered it, so I don't even know why I would say that in the first place. But Ju-won, also known as Lee Kang-To, Jin Se-yoon, also known as Oh Mok-dan, Park Ki-wong, also known as Kimura Shinji, Han Chea, also known as Chae Hong-jo, or Uino Rie, and Jun No-min, also known as Damsari, I think that's how it's pronounced. Basically, that is your starting cast. As you all know, Ju-won had turned down a position in the Moon Embracing the Sun, so you could take the lead role in this drama, Bridal Mask, or Gaksital. Just a little more foresight about what this is about. Gaksital is a famous manhwa set in the 1930s during the Japanese occupation of Korea, basically. The hero Lee Kang-to is known as Gaksital because he wears a mask to hide his face. One of those traditional play masks, specifically the rosy-cheeked one reserved for the female role, aka the bride. He is an unassuming young man in real life, but when he dons his superhero mask, he fights injustice and rights wrongs during one of the darkest periods in Korea's history. The manhwa itself is written in 1974, is described as an astounding contemporary, and deals with a myriad of social issues, still praised for its nationalistic stance. Now, that was taken from Drama Wiki, and the correct source where you can find more about Gaksital is over at Drama Beans. Now, Gaksital, or Bridal Mask, and I'll use Bridal Mask from now on in the rest of the video, hopefully I remember that right now, was adapted from the manhwa by Hoon No-man, and it's basically, this drama was screenwritten by Yo Hoon-mi and directed by Yoon Sung-sik. Now, right off the bat, on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being buns and 5 being godlike, Bridal Mask overall was a solid 4. Now, why was it a solid 4 and not a godlike scale? Well, I have it broken down into 5 categories of awesome sauce. And in these 5 categories, I break down music, action, acting, plot, and fan service. Because to me, those are the best, or should I say the most important, when determining how to give a review for anything that deals with, cinematics and dramas and TV shows and movies. So first off, the music to me was phenomenal. There was a specific soundtrack which I'm trying to get a hold of. Whenever Gaksital or Bridal Mask, I already knew that I said I was gonna stop saying Gaksital, but it's so catchy. When Gaksital was about to fight, you felt that music when it came on, you was getting hyped because you knew something was gonna happen at all times, and that connection from the very first episode all the way to the last episode, episode 28, was felt throughout the entire series itself. The music, I feel like sometimes the music scores throughout the series was missing just one soundtrack to make it like epic. It's already epic with the Gakshiza theme, but I felt that it could have been a bit more, and it was already phenomenal as it is, so probably it was already pushing the GodLike 5. Now I gave the action a phenomenal 4 because we had action in almost every single episode, which I love, and I'm an action buff, but I'm still a drama buff as well. And I like the fact that the action was fan servicing all of us K-drama fans out there. The only thing about that I didn't like that much was that every episode, or almost every episode, ended with a standoff between leading Kang-To and Kimura Shinji. That I didn't, it was getting too repetitive for me. They could have changed it up. Leave off with some different cliffhangers, because now we was always expecting the same thing to happen over and over, and that kind of gets into the plot for me. I felt that the plot was also phenomenal for. It could have been, I don't necessarily want to say it could have been better. It could have been, more surprising, so that every episode we know that it basically Shimura Kenji, for the most part, was not going to get the better of Gakshital in that part. Eventually it was going to have to happen in order for the story to progress, but it was getting a bit too repetitive at the end of it. So I guess that was just one element that I didn't like as much as the fighting scenes were going on. That was just one element of the plot I didn't like. The plot itself was really, really good. This could have been this year's City Hunter, action-wise, and I think it could have been. I would actually categorize this as this year's City Hunter. The acting was phenomenal, of course. Dan, her acting, Jin Se-young, I fell in love with her instantly, and I haven't really seen any of her other work, and I just noticed that she's in the K-drama Five Fingers, and me being a pianist, I love all, piano dramas that are out there, and that's, just another reference to another drama that she's in, so, she's growing on me. I'm trying to see how her acting skills varied. I was sadly, and this is a huge spoiler, sadly, sad that she died in the last, episode, and of course Kimura Shinji will be the one that killed her in the episode, and that's another spoiler alert. But aside from that, her acting was really great, but she played the typical K-drama actress that basically was almost the one that's always going to fuck shit up, literally, and she played that role a lot. She was always messing up, but this is typical. This is typical K-drama stuff. This is in K-drama land. This always happens. So we shouldn't even be surprised that the lead actress messes up into the final moments and then still finds some way to mess up. It happens. It's life in K-drama land. But the acting wasn't once. Ju-woo and Kimura and Park Ki-won, they were amazing. Amazing. You can see the chemistry there between all 3 of them. A sleeper hit for me, because I haven't seen any of her other dramas, was Hang Chae-ah, also known as Ui no Rie, throughout most of the drama. She was, oh my god, was she beautiful. But that's just that's besides the point. But she is a really great actress as well. So her acting and the chemistry between all 4 of our main actors was on point, and I loved it. The only thing that would stop it from becoming a godlike, a godlike 5 for this drama in terms of acting was just the amount of cheesy scenes, I guess. I mean, there had to be a lot of cliches going on, but there was a lot of inconsistencies with some of the characters that were going on at some points in times. Like, I believe that the heel turn, or should I say the face turn, which is, you know, more of a wrestling term, for Kimura Shinji should have been more believable. I mean, you know, alright, his brother just dies and whatnot. You know, that, I mean, it was believable for that. It was I had a hard time, like, seeing Lee Kang-To cry sometimes without laughing. I mean, you know, it could seem cheesy, but, like, you know, at times, you know, there was only those few inconsistencies throughout the entire drama, and at the end of the day, I'm you know, looking to review the entire drama in my point of view. And finally, I've already gone over music, action, plot, acting. We have the fan service, and the fan service once again was phenomenal. We really, you know, the writers, the directors, and the actors really try to play up the big, you know, Naruto element, I guess you want to call it, of Kimura Shinji versus Lee Kang-To, or basically the lesser of two evils, Gaksital and the Imperial, the police that all was supposed to follow the Emperor. You know, that was right on as well. They played it up right into the very end, which with some more spoilers, you know, you see Kimura Shinji kill himself, which I thought could have been taken it differently. Of course, we, like, as it was going on, to see an epic battle between the two of them end in that actual epic battle was kind of not fitting the scene. And I think at the end of it, what some of the readers and some of the watchers will realize is that Kimura Shinji saved Lee Kang-To from killing his best friend, to leave him with the doubt that he would, like, well, I guess you say, leave him with the regret that he would have to kill his best friend. And as we can see, Lee Kang-To refused to kill Kimura Shinji in the episode before, before Oakmogdan was killed. So that pretty much wraps it up. If you guys already know, 4, 4, 4, and 4, basically 4 times 5 will give you 20, and a 20 out of 25 will still give this review a solid 4. I just gotta say one thing about this drama. What the hell happened to Gosoi? Like, this guy should have been the #1 person dead on everybody's list, and that did not happen. I was shocked. I mean, at the very end, more spoiler alerts, like, I thought, like, someone should have just killed him from the get-go. Like, how is it that every other major villain in this drama was killed brutally, I guess you want to say, except for Gosoi? He should have had the worst death of them all. Like, come on, son. Come on. Like, you can't be serious. But I hope you guys like this review. Even though I'm upset that Gosoi didn't die a horrible death like all the others, you know, it just shows you how his acting was, because he was in the jackass role, and he fit it perfectly. You wanted him dead, and when you can right off the bat feel that a character is making you think these thoughts, then you already know this person has some good talent and some good acting. So I look forward to seeing the rest of the dramas that these, you know, the starting cast will be portraying in the future. I hope you guys like my Gaksital / Bridal Mask K-drama review, and I hope to see you for my next review. And you guys know it, nobody can be God, but everybody has the potential to be God-like. Yes, I stole that from the God-like channel. So what?